I am now 40 years chronologically, 40 years old. This year in 2012, if I make it, I'll be 41. We'll see. I'm on. I'm off of work on disability because of a mental health challenge called paranoid schizophrenia. There is no known cause and no known cure. Only treatments that can help me to cope with the symptoms that arise from the illness. It's one where I feel as though a spirit um, uh, is in possession of or in communication with my mind 24 hours a day, and it makes it hard for me to be able to concentrate and focus because I hear a voice of somebody that's not here. It's an invisible voice, and most times, sometimes it gets really annoying and it's disturbing, and it just makes me want to just go to sleep because only time it goes away is when I'm asleep. But I can't sleep all day and all night, so I have to take my medicine and do activities at the mental health center to help me to distract me from the auditory hallucinations. I'm one of many millions of Americans and people on earth who have been faced with such an illness. Um, my psychiatrist told me on our last meeting, it used to be called hysteria, an emotional disturbance. I think it has more to do with the soul. And I go where other people suffer from the same thing, and we discuss, we have like a think tank, and we discuss different ways we can uh, cope with our illness. Um, I don't want to be defined by the illness because I have lived for so many years where I was not diagnosed with an illness. Although I must say, given an opportunity to go back in time and make different choices, I would. I think that uh, our life circumstances are the sum of our life's decisions. And I think I've made some uh, poor decisions, especially as an adolescent and a teenager, and feel as though I'm suffering the consequences of those decisions and those choices now. As a young adult, I was pretty productive as a citizen, working and going to school and raising three girls on my own with help from my mother. Um, and I must say that the world is just looks more challenging to me. I grew up without knowing my father except by name, so I didn't have a stepfather or any other male figure that was positive and supportive in my daily life, and that caused me to have failed relationships. I think as a result with men, I'm divorced, I'm single, um, and I only can hope for the future at this point, and realize um, that I don't want to fall into some of the same traps that I had as I've had in the past years. So I'm on the road to recovery and rehabilitation, one day at a time. I do smoke cigarettes, which is uh, a disgusting habit, and that I hope to break um, maybe this year. I just have to find a to replace it with something that I'm passionate and feel good about. I think I like being active. I like playing sports, except I don't have a regular partner. I like tennis. If I had a tennis buddy, that would be so great. So if anybody plays tennis and would like a partner, uh, hit me up, and maybe we could both go play tennis. It's not a sport you could play by yourself. I do like shooting basketball. I do that every now and then by myself, which is great. Good workout. I am I don't know where the Lord is going to take me. Um, but I do know that I'm going to do the best I can, and I'm going to try to remain positive. And I realize that some things come out of my mouth sounds like doom and gloom and negative, and I hope that the good overpowers the bad. You know, life and death is in the power of the tongue. And a lot of times, our subconscious self speaks for us, and we don't even realize it. So, um, I would I would say be careful what you say, because it just might come true. Uh, try to think positive about life. I'm glad I'm. Most important thing is I'm here. I'm breathing. Um, so all the rest is a piece of cake, right? And God wouldn't give us anything that He has not empowered us to handle. So I'm step out in faith, and 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day at a time. I'm gonna keep my updating myself this year and see how I go through the transformation of making change from living a lifestyle that is positive, good eating, healthy exercising habits, and good communication with good friends, good food, and good family.